A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a historic move, Slovenia is set to determine the fate of a contentious assisted dying law through a referendum this Sunday. This law, which allows terminally ill patients to end their lives, has ignited a fierce debate within the small European Union nation. The legislation was initially passed by the Parliament in July after a non-binding public consultation indicated substantial support. However, the law's opponents, led by conservative groups and the Catholic Church, collected over 40,000 signatures, triggering this national vote. The proposed law is designed to grant mentally competent individuals who face no chance of recovery or endure unbearable pain the right to assisted dying. Under its provisions, patients would be able to self-administer lethal medication, but only after receiving approval from 2 doctors and undergoing a mandatory consultation period. Notably, the law explicitly excludes individuals with mental illnesses, a point of contention among critics. Supporters of the law, including the Liberal government of Prime Minister Robert Golob, argue that it provides a compassionate option for those suffering from terminal illnesses, allowing them to die with dignity and on their own terms. They emphasize that the legislation is about choice and autonomy, empowering individuals to make decisions regarding their own lives and deaths. Conversely, opponents assert that the law contradicts Slovenia's constitution and argue that the government should focus on improving palliative care rather than facilitating death. They fear that legalizing assisted dying could lead to abuses and a slippery slope where vulnerable individuals might feel pressured to end their lives. As Slovenia prepares for this pivotal vote, the stakes are high. The law will only be rejected if a majority of voters cast their ballots against it, and those voters must represent at least 20% of the 1.7 million eligible voters in the country. Recent opinion polls suggest a majority of Slovenians support the law, reflecting a broader trend in Europe where several countries, including Belgium, the Netherlands, and Austria, have already legalized assisted dying. The referendum is not just a legal decision. It is a reflection of societal values and attitudes toward life, death, and the right to choose. As the polls open, citizens will grapple with profound ethical questions about suffering, dignity, and the role of the state in personal decisions. In the days leading up to the referendum, both sides have ramped up their campaigns, with supporters highlighting personal stories of pain and suffering, while opponents focus on moral and ethical implications. The outcome of this vote could position Slovenia as a leader in progressive healthcare legislation or set back the movement for assisted dying in the region. As the world watches, Slovenians will make a decision that could change the landscape of assisted dying in Europe, challenging the boundaries of compassion and care in the face of terminal illness. The results will undoubtedly resonate far beyond Slovenia's borders, influencing discussions on euthanasia and assisted dying across the continent. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.